Russia, 2022 has been declared a year of ecotourism. According to survey, the majority of tourists come to the Kola Peninsula to enjoy the beauty of the northern nature. Our main attractions belong to natural environment. Do you know that there are 70 conservation areas, including 3 nature reserves? The nature reserves of federal importance as well 12 other reserves and 54 protected landscapes in the peninsula.
I can easily believe it. I know that half of the peninsula is occupied by vast tundra, forests, lake and majestic mountains. The non severe conditions have left many lands uninhabited and untouched by people. This wild pristine nature counts, but it attracts tourists who would like to get away from city for peace and solitude.
But has anyone of you ever been there? Look at the map of the nature reserves in the peninsula. Can you name at least some of them?
Here there is Murmansk reserve. This is the 4th biggest reserve in the European part of Russia. But I've never been here.
Murmansk Reserve is known as the center of bird watching. It was founded for studying and protecting of the eider duck, which is valued for its down. But you can hardly get there unless you live close by.
The State Nature Reserve Pacific is in the northern part of the Murmansk region. Is part of a big area protected by 3 countries. There are Russia, Norway and Finland. So this area also appears the place of intercultural communication and the border control.
I see, but I'll have to repeat my question. Have you ever been there?
I'm afraid not. It looks like there's a number of problems with the sort of tourism. First of all, due to the climatic conditions, in the transport is limited to a few warm months.
Another thing, many destinations are not easily accessible for transport, so they are only for walking tourists. Besides, part of the Murmansk region lies in the border area. All this make eco-traveling here not easy task.
At the same time, I'm sure that many of us have visited the Tribeca annual festival, which is now organized in the picturesque Barents Sea coast, where the famous Leviathan film was filmed by Zvigintsov.
Yes, I can recall going to the class to Lavozov Sami village, visit center of Sami people history. It is also located in beautiful natural surroundings. Let's not forget about the skiing center and Kibini mountains, where we go alpine skiing and snowboarding. There are many out of towns too.
Certainly, there's an interesting eco-trail along Smirnovskaya Lake, which is in the northern part of the city. It is the favorite market place for citizens, and this place can tell you a lot of interesting facts. I have visited it lately. Look, I have a video.
And what
This is the ice drivers center, where drivers can practice winter swimming. Next comes the monument to a cat called Semyon. The citizens of the Transpol industrial city have little chance to see animals on the farm or in the wild. The more they love their pets, and the monument tells the story of a pet which was taken on holiday in faraway place, got lost, but finally returned come to Murmansk on its own. Next comes the Dumb Shepherd building on the Oceanarium, where trained seals perform in circus-like shows. Beside there is so-called shipwreck rock, with a rock sculpted into a knoll by the passage of glacial ice. It is a real natural monument from the Ice Age. Here you can see a swamp and hills with the local vegetation and installations demonstrating the weather phenomena of the transport.
And what about Murmansk, the regional capital? Of course, it is a busy industrial city, but are there any facilities for eco-tourists and city residents?
The class teacher told us there are Mount Gorela, Sredny Lake, Rogozin Lake, Chaika Lake, and sport complex Nizhinka, which is widely used by the city dwellers for skiing in winter, picking mushrooms in autumn, swimming in summer, and walking all year round. They are popular with their citizens and it is great they are not neglected by the local authorities. I hope after the vote of this place will become safer and more convenient.
I agree with you. Common citizens who like to relax in the nature should leave it clean and take care of their city. We usually do clean-up days, for example, in spring. But nowadays the authorities should pay more attention to the development of ecotourism and the improvement of the environmental situation too. And we'd like to ask you, how can common citizens in your region influence your local authorities for the improvement of the environmental situation?
Yes, it's well worth seeing. By the way, do you know that now in the year of ecotourism, a public vote has been taken in Murmansk region to choose the favorite natural zone within or around Murmansk to make it more comfortable for those who want to enjoy the nature.